Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's yours truly, Rochelle, and I'm so glad that you're here.
Welcome back to my home improvement journey. If you're new here, I'm Rochelle, and this series is all about creating a home I love, one project at a time, one budget-friendly update at a time. And this isn't about having a perfect house, it's about making progress with what the Lord has already placed in our hands. And as you can see and will see, but we got some upgrades to do. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's yours truly, Rochelle, and it's another day's journey. And baby, we are on this house renovations on a budget, all of the things. Let's look at what we got so far. And you know, don't come for me if you see it look a mess, because yeah, you may be doing little things here and there, and you got dogs and you got cats and they want to pick out your flowers and all the different things. But anyway, come with me this way. Come. Oh, let's look over here. We've done a lot of the budget friendly, and you'll already see, of course, the next episode before we get to this episode. I don't even know why I'm saying that. I do that all the time. But as you can see, we do have our budget friendly bamboo on the side of the porch. It's looking really good from a distance. You get up real close, I don't know what to tell you, but we do still got another siding part to do, and just some other things I want to update and continue to refresh. We need to like power wash the house. It's got like, you know, a little green, a little mold over there, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot to do, and I'm really just honestly enjoying making these videos because it's just like a passion project. It's fun. I love to talk and I love to be inspirational, and why not show what I'm doing on the journey and throw in some bits and pieces of my life and bits and pieces of faith or whatever the Lord places on my heart to do. Now right here I do have these planters that I actually need to pot. I have them sitting inside the pot, but I do have some soil. And they just need to be planted. I didn't want to put it in the ground because this particular area is full sun, and so sometimes plants don't last. So being able to pot these plants means that I can change them out seasonally or whatever the case. If I want to change out to another plant and not putting something into the ground that I know is not going to stick and stay. Because as you could see, or before, my mom had rose bushes here, and they did not last. The only thing that's really lasting around this place is literally trees, crepe myrtles, and all of that type of things. My husband cut the grass today, and my son doing weeding. They still got a lot of ways to go. We just need to do some trimming up right up in here. Got little things that need to be removed, like these little chairs. Why are they here? You know, a lot of different things. Come on, let's go this way. Here on the porch, I got a lot of different little flowers and things going on. I have a lot of my artificial flowers that I got, of course, from the TikTok shop, as well as the Black Friday deals bins, where they were probably $8 to $10 or something like that for huge bundles. And I do have some real flowers over here hanging. Little this and little that, but I have a lot of things that need to be thrown away and just literally disposed of right as of now. So today I got to go to work at 4, either 3 or 4. So I'm going to do a little bit outside to add to this next episode. Literally just some cleaning up and all of the things. And I told my husband I really need to get this thing down today. If it doesn't come down today, me and him going to fight. Like, real talk. Y'all ain't going to see it, but we going to fight. If that don't come down today on this vlog, I don't know what I'm going to say, because for the past, 3-4 episodes, I'm like, I want to take this down, and it's still sitting there. So we're going to see. We'll see how I go. Okay, so like I said, I just need to do some cleaning up on the porch. I really want to change out my pillows. I'm trying to see. Let me know in the comments what color you think would be good to go with this black and white rug. Maybe just black and white. I don't know. We did have a little gold and black going on, but I want to change it out for the season coming up. And no, I don't want to do fall. I can't do fall. Can't do any of the seasons. I just want it to be a particular, yeah. Anyway, I did some last minute clearance shopping, I think last week. Part of the Hobby Lobby 66% off sale. I have been looking at these planters for the longest. I do not know where I'm going to put them, but I did grab me one. I didn't get one last season, but I did get one this season. And of course, we were not going to pay full price for that, so we waited till it went down. And then they had 2 left on the counter, and I grabbed the last 2. Where am I going to put them? I'm not sure, but I do have. I got some ideas. But anyway, we got a lot of work to do. So you already know that I'm literally going to take the mic off and get to work, and then we'll feed in as we go with commentary and all of the things. And anyway, thank you. Welcome back. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let's grow. Hey guys, listen, first of all, let me introduce you to the man behind the plan, the man behind all the financing. Come on in here. Come on in here. This is my husband, Chris. Say hey.
Hey.
He's camera shy, unless he is something he won't do. But anyway, we're about to get into it. Let him do his thing, and I'm gonna do my thing. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. I don't know where I want to start. There's so much to do around here. I feel like, you know how I was like, I want him to take the dilly bop down. I'm gonna do it. If I get started on it, he'll come help me, or I can accomplish it by myself. Because sometimes we just have to do it by ourselves. But oh, my hair's slipping. Oh man. Let's start down here. I don't want to start on the porch. I always start on the porch. We'll start down here. Then we'll clean this up. Take that down. We may put up the rest of the siding today. I don't know. And we're gonna pot the plants. It is 12:29. Like I said, I gotta be at work at 4. So I want to be stopped about 2:45. That way I can take a bath and stuff and get ready. Oh, yeah. I'm about to reattach this real quick. You want to watch? The one thing about doing your hair is you ain't gotta wait on somebody else to do it. You can do it yourself. And it felt really good a while ago. It doesn't feel too hot out here. That's why it's a perfect day. We had kind of put some of the stuff on pause because it's been super, super hot here in Texas. If y'all don't know that, I am in Texas and we are in the thick of it, okay? The thick of it, light bills up. My light bill for next month is $600, y'all. Well, not next month, but you know what I mean? Like the light bill that's due coming up. It's $600, bro. Like, we just trying to stay cool down here, man. Where are you guys from? Let me know in the comments where you guys are from. What city you're in. You don't have to tell me the direct city. Just tell me what location, what state you're in. What is the weather where you are? It is July. It is July. Texas, July. Baby, we is burning up down here, okay? We is burning up. See? We on here. We on here. That's all you gotta do. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's go. That's my favorite saying. If you don't like it, tell me something else to say. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, we are about 7 minutes into the episode already, and this is going to be a long episode today because I did miss an upload a few days ago. So yes, thank you so much for being here. I want to shout out to you guys. We are sitting at 1,145 subscribers as of this moment as I am checking our analytics. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys. Now let's talk about something. I have a lot of clutter. I got a problem. I collect things. I'm a collector. Yeah. I think I'm a little mini hoarder, but sometimes I hoard good stuff. Sometimes I hoard trash. Okay. Now, the thing about me, oh yeah, I hoard clearance. I like to shop the clearance section. I like to shop. I bought some plants and flowers and artificial things because it was on clearance at my store, and I don't even need it. Them little green plants right there. What do I be doing? I don't know, but is there anybody like me? Did you just be buying stuff? Just be buying stuff? Now, yesterday I went to a financial course, a financial class that I'm so grateful to be on this journey to, build my wealth and stack up the paper and see what my net worth is looking like. And I'm learning that, baby, you ain't got to go to the store all the time.
I got a lot of stuff, like some artificial flowers from like the Family Dollar when it was on clearance, and I might not even use it anymore. Like literally in this space right here, I don't know. I was doing, you know how you're doing something at the beginning and then everything starts coming together and then you start trying to get it together, start trying to figure it out. That's literally what I've been doing. So you may see some stuff that I'm talking to myself, I guess, change out. Really doesn't matter, right? But yeah. I got this stand, I think last year, when I did my first initial porch refresh, which was really cute. It was basic, but it was cute. And then I painted it black. I got it from Aldi, but I don't know. And then it's just steadily weeds coming in right here. So I need to get the weed killer and put some weed killer down. I think I bought some weed killer if I'm not mistaken. So I had to ask my husband where it is. And let me put my gloves on. Oh, here it is. Weed killer right here. What if I put the planters right here? At least one of them could go. But yeah, I just wanted to stop in and talk to y'all for a second, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. But if I was, let's see how it go. I don't want to get my fingers brown and dirty and
So, while we were talking about the artificial flowers, I literally thought about what I wanted this episode to truly be about. I want to talk about making room for the new, and there's beauty in the becoming. And, while we're working on things around the house, changing things, moving things, and continue to make this house feel like a home, sometimes you got to make room for the new. You know how I said I want a gazebo, and I'm going to have to get rid of some things. I may have to even tear down this platform, this wood base, because it's actually falling apart. And making room for the new doesn't always look exciting in the beginning, and sometimes it looks like a mess. Sometimes it looks like pulling everything out, decluttering, getting rid of things that you thought you were going to keep forever, things that you really don't need, things that you probably shouldn't even bought in the first place. And sometimes it looks like moving things around 5 different times before you finally figure out where they belong. And I started thinking, isn't that how life is sometimes? So while we work on the house today, I want to talk a little bit about making room for the new and finding beauty in the becoming. Because maybe you're in a season right now where everything doesn't make sense yet, and maybe things are shifting, maybe things are changing, and maybe you're having to release some things. And maybe you don't recognize your life right now because you're somewhere between where you were and where you're going. But I want to remind you, just because it isn't finished doesn't mean it isn't beautiful. There's beauty in becoming. Now let's make room. And one thing I've learned while doing these home projects is that you can't keep adding new things without eventually making some room. And at some point, something has to go. You have to clean out a drawer, move some furniture, get rid of something that you're no longer using, declutter a corner or 2 or 3. And sometimes you have to look at something and say, you know what, I've had this for years, but it doesn't serve this space anymore. What is the purpose of this item? And life is the same way. We pray, God, I want something new. God, take me higher, open another door, increase me, use me. But sometimes God says, okay, but where am I supposed to put the new thing? Because we're still holding on to everything from the old season. And if I'm reminded in the Bible, he said you can't pour new wine into old wineskin. Old habits, old thinking, old fears, old disappointments, and old versions of ourselves.
y'all, I literally want to talk to y'all for a second. Now, as I'm putting out this bamboo that I got from Walmart, if I did not say that in the previous video, it was on clearance. I got several different sizes. They had like a 2 foot. They had the 4 by so many feet also. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to literally get this to stay right here. And there's going to be this one little piece that's going to be showing because, yeah, I'm a DIY girl to try to do it myself and try to make it work. But I'm not a professional. I'm not a contractor. I'm not. It's just we just do what we can, right? So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But I am missing a piece of the skirting that would actually help to make it go up under the dilly bop. So this is where we are. The ants are tearing me up. But let's take a look. The skirting is really torn up by weed eating, and that's why the skirting looked so bad, even though we had just had it redone recently, maybe a few years ago. But the more you cut with your weed eater, you're gonna tear that bad boy up. Okay, so anyway, I'm missing the piece of the dilly bop that goes here. I wish I had it so I can put that up under there, but we're gonna have something to cover it up. We'll put the steps back right here, even though you see all that dirt. And yeah, that corner piece, don't have nothing for right now. I have a little bit more up there, but I also have to do another side of the house. So we got this corner piece that doesn't have any. This needs to be finished here. And then right up under here. Now we got those cats that really got up and they be up under that house, man. But anyway, I've got 2 more long ones to go all the way around, but I need a hoe or something to dig it out. We're not doing that today, but I said we might, but I know I wanted to do this piece so I could finish this little section here because I truly want to go ahead and get my gazebo ordered soon. But the way these light bills been running, this gazebo gonna be on hold for a minute. We budget friendly? Oh, okay. But anyway, let's get back to it. Let me bit my tongue. Let's get back to it.
Sometimes we weren't even holding on to things that were necessarily bad. They just didn't belong with where we're going. And that's important. Everything you release doesn't have to be bad. And sometimes it has simply served its purpose. And there are things that were good for one season that may not have the capacity to go with you into the next one. And that's okay. Now, can we talk about the messy middle? Can we talk about the middle of a project, guys? Because nobody really shows you that part. We love a good before and after. We love seeing the ugly before the picture, and then boom, here's the beautiful finished room. But what about everything that happened in between those two pictures? That's the part where your house looks crazy, stuff everywhere, things unfinished, furniture moved around, tools laying around, you're tired, you're frustrated. It's hot, because we in Texas, huh? You start wondering why you even started the project in the first place. And sometimes you get halfway through and think, I should have just left this alone. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? Is it worth it? My God. But you can't stop there because what you saw in your mind before it ever started. And somebody listening to me right now may be in the middle. You're not where you used to be, but you're not where you want to be either. And the middle can be uncomfortable because you don't have the familiarity of your old anymore, but you haven't fully stepped into the new. You're becoming. And becoming can be messy. Becoming can be uncomfortable. Becoming can feel lonely. It also can require patience. But becoming is not the same thing as being stuck. Oh my. Let me say that again. Just because you're in the process doesn't mean that you're stuck, guys. Now let's go to the next one. Don't judge it before it's finished. Because I know you see some of this stuff and you're like, ooh, baby, they got a long way to go. Sometimes when I'm decorating, I'll put something somewhere and immediately think, oh no, I don't like this. But then I add something else and I move something over, bring in another piece and step back and look again, and suddenly it makes sense. The problem wasn't necessarily that the first piece didn't belong. I was just judging it before the picture was complete. And how many times do we do that with God? God allows one thing to change and we say, this don't even make sense. Lord, what are you doing? Ooh.
Now, who told this grass to go on to get long again? Like, come on now. Now, y'all, please, please, please help me understand. While we set the plants inside the planters, we hadn't potted them yet. But as my husband was watering, there was nowhere for the water to go. And so these two are practically almost dead. I'm so sad. I'm so distraught. But anyway, let me pot these really quick. And yeah, this is just some B-roll footage for the vlog. Because baby, I'm tired. You're real tired. I got inventory in a few days, so trying to do the best I can and getting y'all some content, okay? I love you. Let's get into it.
When something doesn't happen when it's, we're expected to, we're always like, God, where are you? Why did you allow this to happen? Why did this door close? And why? But we're looking at one piece while God can see the entire picture. We judge it. We judge the unfinished work. And I've had to learn through my journey, through my process, don't judge God's work in the middle of the process. We're so quick to try to hurry up and rush the process when the process is the goal. That is how we become. That is how we are shaped into who we are. That's how we are molded. That is how we are formed and fashioned to be who we're supposed to be, because the finished picture on the other side, better is the end of a thing than the beginning. On the other side, yes, that is the ending. But why are we in such a rush to get to the ending? There is so much beauty in between. There is so much beauty in the making. There is so much beauty in the becoming. And that's why I want to encourage somebody today. Stop being so hard on yourself because you haven't arrived yet. You are becoming, you are learning, you are growing, you are unlearning some things, you're healing from some things, you are discovering things about yourself, and you're discovering things about God, and you're figuring it out one day at a time, and there's beauty in that. We always celebrate finished products, but God works in the process, and sometimes your process may be a bit long. Your process may take you around the way. Your process may take you through the wilderness on a journey that could have took you 2 to 3 days, but he takes you 40 years. It's in the Bible. Oh, okay. And that's okay. I just want you to be encouraged to keep going, no matter what the process is, no matter how far the Lord is, taking you, no matter how the road may, where the road may lead you, where He may lead you. Keep going, keep building. And maybe your dream hasn't happened yet. Keep preparing. And maybe you're still waiting on something you prayed about for a long time, but keep becoming, because waiting doesn't have to be wasted time. And as we close out this episode, but continue to transform this home one budget-friendly update at a time, I'm realizing that this series is about more than just home improvement. It's reminding me of what God does with us and how He removes things, arranges them, and adds them. And little by little, we start to look a little bit different. So don't despise your process, and don't rush your becoming, and don't compare your middle to someone else's finished picture. Make room for the new, but don't miss the beauty of who you're becoming along the way. The reveal may not be here yet. You may still have some unfinished places, and God may still be working on some things, but that's okay. We're still becoming, and there's beauty right there too. I'll see you in the next episode. Coming up in episode 8. Guys, welcome back to another episode. Listen, we got some things to do. I want to put up some things and all of the things, and instead of me doing all the talking, how about I just show you what we're doing today? I have my projector screen up that I need to take down because I've been cooking out here lately and I left it up. So let's take that down real quick and then we'll get started on the project.